Welcome to the Top 5, where we test your knowledge in pop culture and entertainment. We at it again. Who I got to my right?
You know, that's Bryson Jerome, a.k.a. the Cologne King. And today I got that YSL Wild.
And to the left, what we got?
El Capitan Rojo, Red Team Stand Up, Alexander Trent himself, Top 5.
We in the building, and we got another one planned for you today. Top 5 most popular people of all time. This is going to be great because you're going to hear a lot of names that naturally wouldn't be associated with one another, but it's going to be a very cool thing to actually argue who's actually more popular, Beyonce or Albert Einstein. That's kind of wild, bro. Now, before we get to it, we are not going to have any religious features on here, and whoever you believe on, if they were living or in the heavens, they will not be on the list.
This is a great topic. You know, I'm definitely going to come out number one. I got actually a little secret weapon I've been working on.
Whoever you voted for, we don't care. We're not putting any politicians on there, so no disrespect. We just trying to keep it light. Yeah. So we getting the religion and the politics out of here, and we gonna have a good time tonight. But before we start,
but I do think this list has potential to be a little bit everywhere because you got a lot of famous people in different genres. So we gonna see how it pan out.
We know exactly who is in the top 5, but before we do, let's get to our honorable mentions. Let's get to my man Bryson to the right. Let's start with honorable mention.
If you went to school, you should know this person. To be or not to be. I got William Shakespeare.
Okay.
That's kind of interesting. You
real analytical.
So you in your Globe Theater right now.
Hey, you know.
You excited about that William Shakespeare?
Man, for real. I mean, look, if you went to English class in any country, they talked to you about William Shakespeare and the plays you had to go down and run down, the Macbeths, the Romeo and Juliets. We all had to learn a little bit about William Shakespeare.
So, William Shakespeare is on the list as honorable mention. Trent, what do you think about that, man? William Shakespeare.
I like William Shakespeare. I'm just glad it's honorable mention. You know, it's cool. It's cool. It's all right.
I feel like somber hate.
Was that a sly hate?
Somber hate. Man, he did. Once again, he probably avoided the class.
No, I mean, I'm just kind of focused, man. Last week we lost, and I'm just a little focused this weekend. Red Team, we coming with it.
Okay, well, we'll see. Focus, Red Team. What do you got at your honorable mention?
At my honorable mention, man, I got the GOAT, LeBron James. LeBron James himself. Let's be clear. When you talk about basketball and you talk about sports, I mean, he's probably the most known figure, one of the most known figures ever to play any sports. And, I think he's my GOAT. We ain't gonna get in that discussion, but I like it, man.
Listen, it's one of the first athletes that we get on the list. That's the honorable mention. We're not gonna argue too much about him because they wasn't on the top 5. So let's get to the top 5. But before we do, let's get to our wild card bonus question of the day. Which of the following is a little known fact about Albert Einstein, who just so happens to be one of the most famous people of all time? Let's get to letter A, excuse me. He's an accomplished violinist. B, he helped invent the bicycle. C, he actually never completed high school. Or D, he was also a pro athlete. Albert Einstein, what is the little known fact about him?
I'm going to go and say that he was also an accomplished violinist. That's what I'm going to say.
Accomplished violinist. Hey, what do you got, Bryson?
I'm going to go with something shocking. I'm going to go with C.
C, he never completed high school. Okay. So let's get to it. Correct answer is A. He was also an accomplished violinist.
Yeah. Red Team. We red team right now, baby.
Red Team steps up. Trent gets the bonus point and add one to the tally list at home if you got violinists on their list. So we get into it, man. Right now, we're starting off hot and heavy, and let's get ready to go to our top 5 list. Let's start off with number 5, since you balling out right now. Since I like what you're doing, let's get to your number 5 on the list.
At number 5, the slap that was heard around the country and the world. At number 5, I got Will Smith. Not only was he a great actor, a TV actor, he was a movie actor, Men in Black. You also got movies like Muhammad Ali movie. And also, guess what? He was a rapper. He got probably two of the greatest songs out ever. So, whether it be the Will Smith Fresh Prince jingle, or summertime.
Hey, the fact that you demoted all his other songs underneath the Will Fresh Prince jingle is crazy. Bryson, Will Smith, at one point in time, I do think Will Smith was probably one of the most recognizable stars as far as terms of music and movies and sitcoms and stuff. But how far we've come. He started to have an entanglement and all that noise. Yeah. And I think it didn't drop 6, 7 rungs. What are your thoughts on Will Smith at 5?
I mean, yeah, you got to watch yourself. You got to watch your lifestyles out here. You got to watch your lifestyle out here. I think Will Smith is super popular, super famous, but I think that's more like top 5 famous people in America of all time.
You trying to say Will Smith local?
I mean, hey, forever?
Hey, listen, if you feel is fraudulent, tell me what's in your 5 that's going to put Will Smith to shame.
Hey, come on, Chad. They
feel like somebody a little more famous.
You laid down on that one. He couldn't even really say that. He said, okay.
Everybody knows her from around the world. I don't feel to be like a foreign grandma. Like, she knows who Beyonce is, or at least have heard of her.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about one of those ones where you just know them because that first name, she one of them. She one of them, man. I got to get that to you.
This is why the top 5 is really cool. Sometimes that you be feeling like when you writing your list together and your list is fire, sometimes you feel like, oh, they ain't messing with me. But then sometimes somebody will have something for you. Right. You out of here, bro. Like, that's indigestion right now. Will Smith.
Like, he up the ante on that. I'm not going to lie, man.
Cannot do nothing with Beyonce, period, point blank.
I can't. Listen, Beehive, I don't want no problems, Beehive. I don't want no problems.
You got to come back, Trinity. What's your number 4?
Number 4. We're going to talk about the blonde-haired darling, back from the 60s, 50s. And, we're going to go with number 4, Marilyn Monroe.
That is a very astute. I like that pick. A lot of people may say, listen, Marilyn Monroe, forever. All of the top famous people come from a specific era. Like, there's very few people that are even able to even be on this list in terms of being, we about to be the most famous people ever. No, there's like 3 or 4 that's living that could possibly get that off. Marilyn Monroe, I was just thinking about the number of guys that she had that was top notch.
Hey, bro,
she had one of the Kennedys out of here. Didn't she have
was it Joe DiMaggio? Joe DiMaggio, the great baseball player for the Yankees.
She had everything moving.
I mean,
and she had them boys in the 40s. Thirst.
You want to talk?
Thirst.
Bryson's just talked about Beyonce, but dang, she was kind of like on that level in her day.
Was she in movies or?
She was like a singer, but then she was an actor, but then
Marilyn Monroe, she's one of the most well-recognized people in the game.
Yeah, she is. I mean, that's relative to like men's minds at that time, but let's go to somebody who actually created the theory of relativity. Albert Einstein.
Dang, Trip, man. He coming on a different...
Man, dang.
He coming on a different, wavelength. He smacked Will Smith over the face with Beyonce, and then Marilyn Monroe was one of the biggest. He said, "No, ain't nothing bigger than the man who helped create the atomic bomb, who created he had the energy of a sun on Earth." Trent, what do you do with that? That's fire.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Hey, chat, don't let him fool you. He just got on a bus, went to the library while listening to Beyonce and looked at some books. He ain't full of nobody, bro. And I like it. I like it so much that I think it's too low.
This seems to be always coming to the top 2 lists on people's lists. And right now, I can't choose between Bryce's list and Trent's list. You already know what type of show this is. Hey, we already 2 picks in and we got back and forth action.
We gonna see where his top people gonna be at. So, I mean, stay tuned, but I feel like we got something up our sleeve, Red Team.
It's about not who you have on your list or where you place them.
We gonna keep this thing moving. Coming in at number 3. Let's get it going, Bryson. What do you got at number 3?
Well, I feel like I'm on a good roll, and we might as well keep on rolling downhill. And I'm going to roll on with Elvis. At number...
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Hey,
I like that.
Hey, that is fire. Elvis, to me, this could actually, depending who you ask it, Elvis could be a little low. This could be a little low for me. Elvis is a dude who died, and when you die and people don't believe you're dead,
And, you know, peanut butter, banana sandwiches, I had to go to the food because I'm a big boy. Bryson cooking, I like the Elvis.
You know what is crazy? You know Dolly Parton's still living too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the serum of youth or something. And you know how they used to joke about that? I feel like it's real.
All right, Trent. All right, here you go, Trent. Smash or pass?
Well, on my previous episode, I said I'm accepting applications from 35 to 85.
Smash.
Hey, Dolly. Hey, if you hear this right now.
Trent's, his feelings about Dolly Parton. What are your feelings about number 3, Trent? Michael Jordan is coming in at number 3 for Trent against Elvis. Now, Bryson, he had to pull. Like, if we playing spades, I mean, this might be low key.
I gave you spades. Hey, Bryson, I gave you the 3 and the 2 at the same time. But if you reverse that, that's 2-3.
No.
Okay. And here's how we gonna do this. He came out the closet. He said, "I got 2 and 3. I got Jackson and Jordan at 2 and 3." He's basically, we done skipped spades. You know, he'd be like, "You take this one. You ain't got nothing for this one. You ain't got nothing for this one."
He think he cooking.
Gotta address the allegations on that Elvis versus Jordan. What you got?
I mean,
He said address that Michael Jackson. Who you got for Mike Jack?
I'm gonna tell you right now. You hit that notch too early, baby.
You hit it too early?
You hit that notch too early, baby. What you talking about, man? Hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and slide up in it real quick.
He told you I'm just going to be real quick.
Number 2, I got Michael Jordan.
Bryson has Michael Jordan versus Trent at number 2, Michael Jackson. So that's 2 MJs.
MJ versus MJ.
So
I mean, if you can,
the MJ theory.
If you gonna cut the deck, cut the deck.
Now this is where this thing gets hot and heavy. Now that I'm looking at it, I can't wait to get a recap because both lists is fire to me. Both is fire. I think they list is comparable from 2 to 5, but it's gonna come to who has the number 1 answer correct. Before we give the consensus out, we got to find out who it is that you think is gonna come out on top with this one. Red team or the blue team?
Blue squad, baby.
Let me know in the comment section before. I'm gonna go with Trent.
Let's go, Red team.
What do you got for your number 1 most famous person of all time?
You know, Bryson, it was a good game, man. You was real competitive. It was great. And I appreciate you. You my brother, man. But at number 1, Albert Einstein.
If you talk about who changed the world the most on this list, actually Albert Einstein, it's not even close.
Yeah,
I mean, the theory of relativity,
I did some researching too.
His research actually helped in World War II, depending on whose side you take. The fact that he helped create the atomic bomb, the things that he's brought into his papers, you can't be undersold.
No, he can't. He can't.
So he can't be undersold. But at number 1, what do you got to possibly go against that?
But unfortunately, Albert Einstein ain't make nobody cry or pass out or make no songs for everybody to remember. He ain't tell nobody to beat it. I got Michael Jackson at number 1.
Ooh, you played a dangerous game. I saw what you was going, but Michael Jackson at 1 is hard to defeat. Nobody on this list had foreign, Korean, or Taiwanese men passing out.
Man, they still got
Michael Jackson in a Captain Crunch outfit.
The K-pop dudes are still trying to model their whole look after
Trent. He's the first person to walk around in a limousine, and the National Guard is outside.
Man,
just being like, just trotting next to
Hey, man, just leave me alone.
Kim Jong-un, he got the same foot soldiers as Mike do.
Man.
His foot soldiers trot right next to him. This man, Michael Jackson, sat there for 12 minutes by the Super Bowl like this, standing there like this.
And people losing their minds.
And then he multiplied himself amongst the stadium.
Rock with us.
Red team, let's go.
Because you're not alone. And if you can't get with top 5, you better beat it. Now it's time to get to the top 5 consensus list. But before we do that, we got to give you number 10, starting right now. since it's top 5, it's time to go. Let's get to it. Coming in at number 5, MJ. It's the 2-3 himself. Michael Jeffrey Jordan coming in at number 5. Marilyn Monroe coming in at number 4.
Y'all quench y'all thirst out there.
Yeah, the thirst quenchers. Coming in at number 3, Albert Einstein. He came in kind of hot, bro. Coming in at number 2, Elvis. Getting it done at number 2. And the number 1 answer on the board is the most famous person. He wants to rock with you. The gold, the glove, the glitter, the moonwalk, Motown 25, the Jackson 5, the most electrifying man of all time goes to Michael Jackson himself, MJ, coming in at number 1. Now listen, this is going to be a hot and heavy contested show. Bryson had some stuff, Trent had some stuff, red team, blue team, back and forth. And remember, if you get the number 1 answer, you get 5 extra bonus points for that. I think that's going to come back to haunt Trent, having MJ at 2 instead of MJ at 1. Now it's time to give the tally. The list of integrity is now upon us. All right, now let's get to it. Starting out the gates, the number 1 answer on the board was Michael Jackson. And Bryson nailed it. Nailed it at number 1, giving him 5 bonus points. Also getting another point for having it on the list. He starts off with 6 immediately. Trent, hey, you did your thing, bro. As you look at Trent's list, Trent was all over the place, man. He had 4 out of the 5 on the list. He had Einstein, which he got a point for. Michael Jackson, which he got a point for. Michael Jordan at 3, he got a point for. And Marilyn Monroe was dead on. Dead on for Marilyn Monroe, which at number 4 gave him 2 extra points. So we have Trent right now at 6 whole points on the board. And my brother, did you not get the bonus point correct?
I think I did. I did some research, and we went back in the booth, and we took that loss kind of hard last week, man.
So Trent is sitting there with 7 points, one of the highest scoring points in top 5 history. Now let's go to Bryson. We know he had 6 early for having Michael Jackson 1, but what was the rest of his list talking about? He had Michael Jordan at 2, which he got a bonus point for. Elvis at 3, bonus point for. Elvis at 3, Einstein at 4, bringing us up to 9 points. 9 points on the list to 7 points on the list. Blue Squad comes up big, and Bryson in the blue team is the winner of this top 5 list. You guys did miraculously very well when it comes to picking these. How'd you feel the list went?
It went cool, man. I'm gonna be honest. I felt like we were going to have some of the same ones, but at the end of the day, it's about where you have placement at. You know, I got the bonus question and the wild card question. I thought that was going to be the deciding factor, but Bryson, he got 2 of those answers in the right slot, and that was the deciding factor, man.
And if you're playing along at home, having them in order counts. And today, that's what decided who was the winner.
When I was creating this list, I was sitting there thinking like, who is more famous than Michael Jackson? And it was taking too long. So he's number 1. He's number 1. I mean, outside of religion and politicians, he is the most famous person of all time. I actually have a foreign mother-in-law. So if she don't know who it is, you're not that famous.
Hey, if you're in the comment section, let's get the battle going. There's a lot of people that might not agree with this list, but when you take religion and politics out, it get kind of tricky. How did you do at home? What is your top 5? Put it in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. With that being said, it's not about Bryson's top 5 or Trent's top 5 or even my top 5. It's about who's in your top 5. Peace!